So I do not need to be reminded. All right. So we talked about those beautiful divided verbs. That means you got the prefix at the back of a sentence and the main verb at the front. So you should see my screen, right? You see my screen?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good. So we have the verb. What did I do? Here we go. We got the verb schauen, which means to look. And then we got the one with the an up front, the prefix, and now it's anschauen. So anschauen means just, I look around. Okay. But anschauen means I basically look at something very fixedly. So if you go to a museum, okay, then you got the paintings, portraits, sculptures, whatever it is. Then you would say anschauen because you're actually looking at it very, very specifically scrutinizing everything about it. And if you go and just stand on top of the television tower in Munich on the platform and you look around, then you would be just schauen. Okay? Now, the sad thing is that you can have 10 or 15 or 20 prefixes, and each prefix will completely and totally change the meaning of the word. And that's a fun part. Okay.
Yeah,
But
okay.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. Just so you know, now we had the regular verbs in the present. Then we had the helping verbs, which are the haben in the perfect, and the werden for the future. And you know that the verb goes in the second position, and that for the perfect at the future, the other part goes all the way to the back. Now we have our what we call the compound verb with a prefix. So what happens? So the verb anschauen now becomes ich schaue an. Okay? So ich schaue die Nachrichten mit meinem Sohn an. I watch the news with my son. Okay? So you guys already know the vocabulary. So let's run through those really quick and know that the main verb is conjugated and the prefix is just stuck at the end. So today we have Mike to do the honors.
Ich schaue die Nachrichten mit meinem Sohn an.
Okay.
I watched, would you translate it as I watched the news, or would that be?
Well, it's presence. So I am watching.
Okay.
Or I
Okay.
watch. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Du schaust den Film mit deiner Tochter an.
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 Yep.
Okay. You watch the film or movie with your daughter.
Right.
Okay. Sie schaut die Talkshow mit seinen Kindern an. She watches the talk show with his children.
Okay.
Wir schauen die wait a minute. Wir schauen die Commodii.
Okay.
Commodii.
Slow.
I'm trying.
Slow. Okay. That's okay. So me. Die. Commodie. Okay. But you could say commodie, as if there's a J in there. Commodie or a Y in there.
Commodie.
So you don't have to
Komödie.
separate the I from the E so much. You can put like a Y in between. Komödie.
Komödie.
Okay, that's good. That sounds
Komödie.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Wir schauen Komödie mit unserem Vater an.
Okay. Unserem. You're still pronouncing your vowels the American way. Okay, well, that's okay. So, wir schauen die Komödie mit unserem Vater an.
Unserem. Okay.
Ihr schaut das Fußballspiel mit eurer Mutter an.
Okay.
You all watch the soccer game, the football game with your mother, with
Yeah.
their mother, your mother.
No,
Yeah.
with your old mother.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Sie schauen den Krimi mit ihren Eltern. So they watch the crime movie with their parents.
If you would have included the an at the end, then yes, it would have been so.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so
Hmm.
basically, this is where you got your, they're called in German, Trennbares Verb. Okay, so we got Trennbares Verb. Trennen means to separate. Okay, so it's possible to be separated. Okay, so Trennbares Verb. Why? Because the verb is anschauen, and now we have wir schauen an. So the beauty of this is now in your perfect. So we got your pronoun, ich, we got your verb, habe. Okay, so here nothing changes. But back here, now that we have the trennbares Verb with its prefix, what happens? This is just so beautiful because now we start with the prefix. Okay. So we start with the prefix. So now it's an. We have our GE, which gives you the indication it's a perfect. Then you have your verb, which is in this case is schauen. And so you get your main part of the verb without the en. So schau. And then now we got the ending T. So all of a sudden now it turns into angeschaut. Ich habe die Nachrichten mit meinem Sohn angeschaut. Okay. So,
Yay.
Juanita. Yeah.
Ich habe die Nachrichten mit meinem Sohn angeschaut.
Okay, good. And you translate it?
So this would be, I'm assuming I watched the news with my son.
Okay, I have watched. Yeah.
I have watched. Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Du hast den Film mit deiner Schwester angeschaut. You have watched the film with your sister.
Okay.
Hat die Talkshow mit seinen Kindern angeschaut. He has watched the talk show with his kids.
Wow. Okay. Kinder, kid. Okay, that's
Kids.
good. Yeah. So the end at the back gives you an indication it's plural. Okay. And so Now you're still reading the AN as the American an. So it's not angeschaut, it's angeschaut.
An.
An.
Angeschaut. An.
Angeschaut. Okay.
Okay.
Mike?
Okay.
Michael? Yeah.
Wir haben die Komödie mit unserem Bruder angeschaut. We have watched the comedy with our brother.
Okay.
Ihr habt das Footballspiel mit eurer Mutter angeschafft.
Okay. Ihr habt das Fußballspiel.
Fußballspiel.
Okay. So we got three nouns. We got Fuß, we got Ball, and we got Spiel. And again, it's not mother, it's Mutter. So the U needs to be pronounced more U.
Okay. Ihr habt das Football. No, wait, stop. Hang on. Ihr habt das Fußballspiel mit eurer Mutter angeschafft.
Okay, now it's perfect.
It wasn't perfect, but thank you.
No, it was. It was.
Okay.
It was.
Okay.
Okay. Sie haben den Krimi mit ihren Geschwistern, no, Geschwistern,
Geschwister. Yeah.
Geschwistern angeschaut.
Okay. So do we have
Let's see.
Geschwister up here? No, we didn't.
I don't know what that is.
Well, yeah. Right.
Geschwistern. Ah, siblings. I didn't know that.
Oh,
Geschwistern.
I thought they used a different word in Duolingo, and of course I can't remember what that is, but is there a different word for siblings? Schwestern.
Okay, if it's Schwester, it would only be sisters. Okay, so Google Translate,
Oh, okay.
detect language, siblings. Okay, so now he obviously goes to Spanish, but we want English. Whoops.
No.
Arabic.
Well, now you know why I said so. Here's German. There we go. Okay,
Geschwister.
Geschwister.
so it's Geschwister. Okay,
Geschwister.
but let's try something else. Okay, and now we're gonna go. Okay, Schwestern
Mhm.
would be sisters.
Sisters.
So it's a very specific gender for Schwestern. Okay, so we have Sohn and we have Tochter. So I guess the Tochter is up here. Got Sohn and Tochter. Okay,
Mhm.
then we have the children as such, without indication of gender. We have father, we have mother, and we have the parents without gender. And then now we have the siblings, Geschwister. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So they watched, or you watched with their sister, because it's a lowercase I. All right. So now, going back to what we learned right now, the participle in the perfect starts with the prefix, your GE, your verb, and then a T at the end. And there's no rule of which verb is which. You just have to memorize it. But even if you, for instance, here, don't use the perfect angeschaut, And the very second you say ich habe, and then you say anschauen, everybody knows what you mean. Because the very fact that you have to habe already tells them, oh, whatever's going to come, it's going to be in the perfect. So it happened in the past. And then whatever the verb is, yeah, people will understand.
As long
But
as
of
you
course, I
remember
don't-
to say it. As long as you remember to say that last verb.
the last verb, yeah. So what happens is you're going to say, oh, ich habe angeschaut den Krimi. And they'll say, oh, yeah, okay. But nobody's going to tell you, you got to put the verb at the end. They'll know what you mean, okay? So by the time we're done, whenever that is, when you speak, people will know what you want to express. As long as you remember all the vocabulary, but even if you don't remember it, to be able to recall it at the moment of speaking, as you're going to be doing your Airbnb, as you're going to be traveling around, as you look at the signs, as you hear people talk, as people approach you, then you will at least know what they're talking about. All right, okay. And then we go into our future. Okay, we have, like always, your helping word, werden, that indicates future. And now you have your verb in infinitive and your prefix stuck to it. So now it's anschauen. Okay. And we started on top with Mike and Juanita. And then we go back to Mike.
Okay. Ich werde die Nachrichten mit meinem Sohn anschauen. I will watch the news with my son.
Okay.
Du wirst den Film mit deiner Schwester anschauen. You will watch the film with your daughter.
Schwester.
Schwester, sister, sorry.
Okay. I
Schwester.
told you. Oh, don't say I'm sorry. You're just testing the teacher.
To have it.
Okay. Sie wird die Talkshow mit seinen Kindern. She watched the talk show with his children.
All right, that was two
Anschauen.
major mistakes, right?
Oh, anschauen.
What's the other mistake?
Sie wird die Talkshow mit seinen Kindern anschauen. She will watch the talk show with his children. Wow.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, here's this great word again. Okay. Wir werden die Komödie
Okay.
mit unserem Bruder anschauen.
All right. Okay.
I said and again, anschauen. Anschauen.
Actually, I didn't hear you say anything wrong on anschauen. It was
Okay.
more with your Bruder.
Bruder.
Okay. So the U
Bruder.
is more pronounced.
Okay.
Ihr werdet das Fußballspiel mit eurer Mutter anschauen. You all will watch the soccer game with your mother.
Okay.
Sie werden den Krimi mit ihren Geschwistern anschauen.
Okay.
So they will watch the crime movie with their siblings.
That is correct. Okay, so this was your first compound verb. So, and now let's use a different one. Okay. Oh my goodness. Rufen. Of course, we're not going to have it. So we got rufen and we got anrufen. Okay. So if I say rufen, I open the window and I yell at my kid, whichever one is down there. Jennifer, come home. Dinner is ready. Okay. So this is rufen, to call somebody. Now the prefix an changes it to a very specific anrufen, which means I'm gonna call on the phone. Okay. And so now we're gonna go into a few more of our vocabularies. Okay, so we have already learned how to divide the verb. Ich rufe, and then the back is an. Okay, now we got a few people we're gonna call. We're gonna call den Lehrer. So accusative changes der, masculine, into den. So wherever you see in the accusative case, the den, you know it's male gender. Okay? So der Lehrer, which is the teacher, der Zahnarzt, okay, compound word. So what is he? Arzt is the doctor, and in this case, it is the Zahnarzt. So he's the doctor for your tooth, also known as your dentist. And then the most famous people of the world, you better call Saul, okay? Your lawyer. Ever watched that show?
Yes.
Just the first couple, yeah.
First
Yeah.
couple. I watched the whole thing twice.
Oh my gosh.
All of it. Okay. Anyway, so Anwalt, okay, got the different kinds, but basically let's just talk about the standard lawyer. Then the other guy you always need is your Polizist. Okay. Polizist is your police officer. Then you have your Feuerwehrmann, the very first compound noun that you learned. Your fire defense man, so in other words, your firefighter. And then we're gonna call, of course, the brother. Now, when are we gonna call them? So these are called temporal adverbs. And if you want to know what the 12 or 20 temporal adverbs are, or in this case, adverb of time, as they call them, then on your beautiful worksheet, you click on the link. For those of us who are computer savvy, and then you will have some examples in English of what a temporal adverb is. All right, so when are we gonna make the call? Well, we could do it morgen. Okay, so you already know what morgen is, tomorrow. Or we could do it nächste Woche. Now, it says nächste Woche, but whenever you see the combination CHS, the German will simply put an X right there. So it's nächste Woche, which then is next week. Or we could also do it next semester. Now, if you're in a hurry, you do it heute. If you're in a real hurry, you do it jetzt. And when your wife is looking at you, you do it in diesem Moment. Because jetzt could mean any time from now, the next 10 minutes. All right, then we go to the past. yesterday. And then letzte Woche, last week. Or letzten Urlaub, during our last vacations. Or you already know your days of the week, Montag. All right. So
let me ask a question, Peter. So, but there is no, I forgot, there is no future tense. You basically say, I call the teacher tomorrow versus
that's
I
right.
will call the teacher tomorrow.
Well, that's why we got the future. Okay.
But it's
In the
it's
future,
proper. Just go ahead. Sorry.
okay. So what do? I will call. And I'm going to
Okay.
tell you when I will call. Then I give my time-specific adverb. Tomorrow, next week, next semester, today, now, in this moment. Okay? But the sentence structure as such is the same. I will call.
But so in the first one where you have Morgan up at the top, the meaning is basically the same.
Yes.
Line 5. Okay.
Okay.
Because I guess
So
as
that,
I was going through, you don't have to say will as often in German. You just say I call the teacher tomorrow. Basically,
yes.
is the way you would. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I call the teacher tomorrow. Yeah. So now in the English, you got your I will call. And your will is
Werde.
Werden or Verda, yeah.
okay, werde. So your werde is a very specific future tense. Okay, I'm gonna call him tomorrow. I will call him tomorrow. But you can also say, this is the beauty of German. I call the teacher. Okay, I call the teacher tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So it's your presence, but it's your presence already indicated at a different time. It will be the presence at the moment I will do it, which is not now, it's going to be in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Peter,
Okay.
when are you going to go to school? To talk to the teacher. Oh, I go tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got your future tense, I will go tomorrow. Yeah, so this, now obviously these are past tense. Okay, except for Monday, but so we're not going to use them in the present. So now we just use those 6. So now it's Juanita's turn again.
Ich rufe den Lehrer morgen. I call the teacher tomorrow.
No, you're yelling at the teacher tomorrow.
What?
Well, you said ich
Oh,
rufe.
N. Sorry, on.
Okay.
Now I'm
Now
doing,
that
yeah, on.
Okay. Now
Okay.
that you used your prefix, okay, now you're calling him. Before that, you were just yelling at him.
I was yelling. Okay. Okay.
Well, you were yelling for him. Okay, not at him, for him.
Oh,
you were
okay.
calling for him to come. Yeah.
To come. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now you called him. Now that you said on, now you call him.
On.
All right. Okay. Michael, wann rufst du den Zahnarzt an?
Du rufst den Zahnarzt nächste Woche an. You call the dentist next week.
Okay. So also here, the Z, the Zahnarzt.
Okay. Den Zahnarzt. Zahnarzt.
Yeah. Okay.
Ruft den Anwalt nächstes Semester an. So he is calling the lawyer next semester.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Wir rufen den Polizist heute an. We call the policeman today. Okay.
Ihr ruft den Feuerwehrmann jetzt an. They call the firemen today. Now, sorry, they call the firemen now.
They call the firemen now.
Michael, pay attention.
Well, yeah, Michael, pay attention. Tell your wife. Tell your wife. Why would you say they when it's ihr?
Ihr.
Can you still hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Hang on a
Ihr
minute.
is
Still
you.
hear me?
Sorry. You call.
Yes.
You're kind of going in and out.
Yeah.
You must have got a phone call.
So y'all?
You hear me?
Y'all. I don't
Okay.
think your headset is working.
Hang on.
He's
Turn
on
it
the-
off.
He's on the phone with somebody. Go ahead. Just
His,
Juanita, just
his
go ahead.
phone rang. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
y'all call the firefighter now.
Right.
Okay. Sie rufen den Bruder in diesem Moment an.
Okay.
So you call your brother. No. Shh.
Yeah, you.
You call your
There we
brother
go.
in this moment.
Okay. You call the brother in this moment
You call the brother in this moment. Okay.
because it's a definite article.
Gotcha. You call the brother.
All right. All right.
Okay.
So now we go to the perfect.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
Okay.
Okay. So here we have your prefix. Okay. You got your famous GE. And now you got your noun, your verb. So now we go angerufen. Okay. So with the verb schauen, we had angeschaut. Okay. And now all of a sudden it's just your en, no T in the back.
Okay.
But once you start hearing it, once you become familiar with it, it's fine.
Okay.
So let's take a look.
Okay. Ich habe den Lehrer gestern angerufen. I have called the teacher yesterday.
Right.
Du hast den Zahnarzt letzte Woche angerufen. So you have called the dentist last week.
Well, in your case,
You had
you just called the doctor for, oops, there we go, because you didn't say Zahn, you said Zahn. Come on. That, get this stupid thing. How can you say seen? It's not seen. What? Say sene. Yeah, but this is sane.
Oh, does it say Turkish on the left?
Oh, that's
There
why.
we go.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So you
Oh.
called the cream you called the cream dentist. So make sure it's the Zahnarzt and not the Zahnarzt. Okay.
Zahn.
Zahn.
Zahnarzt.
All right. Zahn.
Zahn. Zahnarzt. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
just to let you know, yeah, what it is that you're saying when the Z sound, the German Z.
Sit.
And be
Zit.
glad that with you guys in English, the only real difficulty is your Z. The Latinos, they got 3 letters. That just killed them. All right, good. So you called the dentist last week. You have called. All right, so now about the Anwalt.
Hat den Anwalt letzten Urlaub angerufen. Urlaub. Oh, I forgot what that is. Urlaub. Vacation. Okay. Yeah. And I forgot what Anwalt is.
Lawyer.
Lawyer. Ah, yes.
Lawyer.
So
So
if I
got
said sie hat den Anwalt letzten Urlaub angerufen. She has called the lawyer last vacation or during the last vacation.
Okay. Now that's the other thing I tell my students. You're the translator.
Mhm.
So you have to know how literal you're trying to translate or what makes most sense. Yeah. Okay. So Juanita, what about the cops?
Wir haben den Polizist heute angerufen.
Okay, except he is a Polizist.
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 Polizist. Wir haben den Polizist heute angerufen. So we have called the policeman today.
That's right.
Ihr habt den Feuerwehrmann jetzt angerufen. We have
Make sure
called
you separate. Make sure you separate.
Okay. All right.
Feuerwehrmann.
Feuerwehrmann. Okay. Ihr habt den Feuerwehrmann jetzt angerufen. You all have called the fireman now.
Okay.
Sie haben den Bruder in diesem Moment. So they have called the brother in this moment.
You never mentioned called. You just said they have the brother
I
in this
thought I
moment.
said angerufen. Did I say angerufen? I thought I did. Sie haben den Bruder in diesem Moment angerufen.
Okay. Now we got it right. Okay, also Michael. Wen wirst du morgen anrufen?
Wen? Let's see. Du wirst. Wen is when. No, wen is. Wann is when. Wen. Whom? Now I forgot my
Okay,
Frage.
so we
Die
got,
Fra-
okay, we got the
Then.
wen, and we got the,
Then,
Oh,
whoops.
okay.
We got the wen and the den.
Wen, wer.
Okay,
Well, now
there
I'm
is,
confused.
who's the one, okay. There is, who's the one doing the action, okay?
Okay.
So, there is your
Oh,
nominative, which means it's your subject,
okay.
the one doing the action, okay? Subject. Wen is who?
Who? Okay.
Who did you call? Und wann
Okay.
is when.
Okay. Wen, who. So, ich habe den Anwalt angerufen.
Okay. Aber since we're in the Futur, wen
Oh.
wirst, wen wirst du anrufen?
Okay. Ich werde den Anwalt angerufen.
Say that
Rufen,
again.
anrufen. Ich werde den Anwalt anrufen. Oh boy.
Okay. Okay. Again, remember
Oh,
at this
goodness.
stage, we're just practicing reading and pronunciation, sentence structures, word the verbs, and to understand a little the difference between the future and the participles. Okay.
Mhm.
So, of course, at this stage, it's only been, what, a week since we have classes.
Mhm.
Okay, and I did with you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 verbs or 11 tabs, which for the other students, I do in 2 weeks.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm.
so now, die Frage again, wen wirst du, in this case, nächstes Semester anrufen? And you said, ich werde den Anwalt nächstes Semester anrufen. Okay, Juanita. Wen werde ich morgen anrufen?
Um, can I say, ik rufe den
Oh.
Lehrer?
No, because
No?
I'm asking, wen werde ich anrufen?
Ich.
Nicht du. Ich. Wen rufe ich an? So now you have to answer according to the question, because I'm asking you a question. So I'm asking you, wen rufe ich morgen an?
Ik werde den Lehrer.
Nein, nicht du. Ich. Okay, nicht du, ich. So I'm asking you, who will I call tomorrow? So don't tell me who are you going to call tomorrow.
Okay. Du wirst den
Aha, okay.
Zahnarzt nächstes Woche anrufen.
Okay, ich werde den Zahnarzt nächste Woche anrufen. Gut. Michael, wen wird sie, okay, so on my left, top left is a woman, wen wird sie jetzt anrufen?
Sie wird den Anwalt jetzt anrufen.
Okay, gut. Und Juanita, wen werden wir alle in diesem Moment anrufen?
Sie werden den Bruder.
Nein. Wir. Wir. Okay?
Ihr,
Wir.
ihr,
Nein.
ihr,
Wir.
ihr,
Wir. Wir. Wir.
we, yes,
Okay, we.
Wir würden den Polizist heute anrufen.
Okay, wir werden
Wir werden
den
den
Polizist
Polizist heute anrufen.
okay, except I asked in diesem Moment.
Ah,
Ja.
in
Okay.
diesem Moment.
Also, Michael und Juanita, wen werdet ihr morgen anrufen?
Wir werden den Feuerwehrmann heute anrufen.
Okay, except I ask morgen.
Oh.
Okay,
I think I heard it, but I didn't remember it. Yeah. Okay.
that's okay. That's okay. I'm mixing it all up. Okay,
Yes.
so now we
Yes.
okay, so now you have to determine by my motion what I mean with C, whether it's the formal or whether it's the others, the group. Okay, so wen werden Sie nächste Woche anrufen?
I can't remember. You said so it's they.
Okay,
So Sie werden den Bruder, but you didn't say in diesem Moment. You said nächstes Woche.
nächste
Nächste
Woche.
Woche anrufen.
Okay, good. So, wasn't that fun?
Woo! We have different definitions of that word. Okay.
Okay. So, going back to your Duolingo,
Yes.
does more of what you have learned make sense now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
There are still some questions in Duolingo. I had one this morning, and of course I can't remember what it was, but what you're teaching us is definitely helping. Because Duolingo, as you know, you get one little sheet of instructions and that's it. So
You don't get the
yeah.
background information, right?
No. Yeah. This is very helpful.
Okay, good. So on the bottom here, we have a few more verbs. We got our first exam. So the first exam means you have to know all your nouns, everything you learned, all your verbs, okay? And then we have a few exercises where you're gonna have to include all your verbs depending on the tense. Okay. Yeah, I mean, don't think you're not gonna have a test. We do all kinds of fun stuff here.
There's that word fun again.
Yeah. Oh.
If you don't have fun doing this, then what's the use?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We have to do, oh, okay.
Okay. And don't forget, we have 1 hour, and you have to do all this within the hour.
Can I print it off
Hey.
and practice?
Ma'am, you are the owner of that sheet, remember?
Okay. Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, just go through
Great.
it, take a look every single day, see if this is yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, we're gonna go a little faster now. Just just for the fun of it. So you're gonna have to do you're gonna have to show me your homework on Monday. And we're gonna get a kick out of that. And then instead of going through one verb like we've been doing so far, now what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow is I'm gonna put 3 verbs in one.
Okay.
And that should be fun. Okay? More fun. It's all fun. Fun and games.
Okay. That's Monday, right? Because tomorrow's Good Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Monday.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Good Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
Since I got 3 books today. They told me these are your 3 books for your 3 different sections
Oh boy.
to teach. Yeah.
Well, that didn't
And,
take long. You said you've been there for 3 weeks and you've already filled
I've
up
been
your
in
time.
Germany. I've been in Germany for 3 weeks. I've been in Frankfurt now 2 weeks and 1 day.
Okay.
I got here Wednesday
Wow.
2 weeks ago. And yeah, when the lady looked at my CV, she said, "Who are you?" Yeah, well,
Wow.
yeah. So you got your internet open, right? So you can Google, okay, you can Google TA 390 and see what comes up.
Okay. Let's see.
My wife was in the aisle seat. I was in the center seat in the back.
Like my connection is.
The first thing I get is some kind of medication or something. I have no idea what that is.
What?
It comes up with
TA
some kind of TA
TA
390.
Well,
Yeah.
go to images and see what happens.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Now
A big plane. Oh, I get the first one that says an accident happened. Aviation accidents.
So my wife was in the aisle seat. I was in the center seat. And we were in the back right side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This
So
was
now you know
recently?
why. No, that was 2008.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. That's why I enjoy life. Every moment of it. You never know
Wow.
when it's your last.
Well, that is true.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so that was just for a little more fun and games. If you want to know what I do in Honduras.
You were afraid to fly out. Oh, holy cow, man. Did your wife survived? I mean,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. She was sitting in the prone position because she was looking out the window. So I leaned back, which
Wow.
is the worst thing. So at impact at 100 miles per hour against the wall, my midsection was propelled forward So my vertebra did that. So I got
Oh,
two,
man.
they call them compression fractures.
Mhm.
Yeah. And my wife, she was sitting there, so she slept with her head in the seat, and she had this big bump right up front.
Yeah.
So they did some whatever scans,
Mhm.
and they came to me. They said, "Well, sir, you're lucky. Your wife has nothing in her head." I said, "Well." No, I said, "What else is new?"
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, that was just to liven up your day. Okay. Happy Easter. Enjoy Good Friday.
Happy Easter.
Enjoy Easter Sunday.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Yes,
see you
thank you.
Monday. Nice and early, right? Yeah, same time.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
thank
All
you.
right,
So
Peter.
long.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Easter.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy Easter.